Hello friends, welcome. In this video we are going to make the spider running animation and let's get started. First of all, if you guys are new to this tutorial and if you just want here to learn how to make the Spider-Man running animation, you guys can get started right away. But if you want to learn about these project settings, then you can even start from the tutorial part 1 tutorial of this series. So let me show you what we have achieved so far. So if I click on the green flag, then if I press on the V button, then it shoots out wave like this. Yeah, and it also shoots some wave balls. If you press on the space bar, so it shoots on the direction of the mouse pointer. Yeah, and now let's make the Spider-Man running animation. First of all, let me just clear this screen by separating this variable just like this web distance here. Okay, now let's get started. First of all, what we are going to make is if our Spider-Man if we press the D key of the keyboard, then it will go towards the right side, and if we press the A key, then it will go towards the left side. And first of all, we need to get some costumes for running animation of Spider-Man. So let's go to costumes menu, and right now we only have this costume, the pose 1 costumes for the default, and pose 2, pose 3 or the costume number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the swinging animation. So for the running animation we need to get other costumes. So if you guys want this costume also, so you can comment in my in this video and I can give you the link, or you can directly contact in my Discord. I will provide my Discord username in the link too. So let's go to choose a costume, and let's click on the upload costume for now. And here I am already in my folder where I have stored the running animation costumes. So we have a total of 6 costumes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 costumes for running animation. So let me select all of these costumes and click on open, and now look, so we have got our running animation costumes from costume number 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Okay, let's get back to codes, and here we start from we go to events, and then we drag a when green flag click block. Next let's go to control menu, drag a forever loop, and next let's be in the control menu again and drag a if else block like this. And next let's go to sensing menu and drag a when space key pressed block and drag it inside the if block like this. And instead of selecting the space, we are going to select the A for going on the left side. Okay, and let's just duplicate this if statement by just clicking this if statement, right click and duplicate, and we are going to put this duplicate code inside the else block of the if statement. And now let's select the key. Instead of A, we are going to select D key, which will go towards the right side. And after that we need to show the running animation. For that, let's go to my block, and we are going to make our custom block for our running animation. So let's click on the make a block, and here we are going to write running running ANIMA animation. Click OK. So we have got our running animation block here, and let's define our block. First of all, let me just go to looks menu and drag a next costume block like this. Okay, and we will just put the running animation in here. So let's go to my blocks again and drag a running animation inside here and another running animation inside this place, and just to check what we get the result. Yeah, so if I click in the go or the green flag, and if I press D, then it switches to different costume look. Yeah, so if I press an A also, it switches to same costume, so it's not running. So let's fix that issue. So it's doing that because of this block. Yeah, so it always switches to pose number 1 when it's not shooting the web. So that's why, but let's not focus on this code right now. Okay, so let me go to costumes menu again and show you our costumes. So up to costume number 6 we have different set of costumes, and from costume number 7 to costume number 12 we have the running animation costumes. So let's remember this, yeah, from costume number 7, and let's get back to code, and in here we are going to modify our code. So let's separate the next costume block like this, and next we are going to go to control menu and drag an if else block again. Okay, and let's just attach it with the running animation block, and next let's go to operator menu and let's drag a greater than and less than operator like this, and next let's go to the looks menu and go downwards, and there is something called the costume number block. So let's drag it inside the left side of these operators, another costume number block like this, and next we are going to check if the costume number is greater than 11 or not. Yeah, and next in this one less than block we are going to check if the costume number is less than 11 or not. Okay, and next we need another operator. Let's go back to the operators menu and drag an operator or operator, and let's place these operators in either side of the or operator like this, and let's put whole or operator inside the if block like this. Now what happens, look, so it checks if the costume number is greater than 11 or not, means this one. Yeah, if it's costume number 12 then it's greater than 11, and if it's costume number, and next another condition is if costume number is less than 7 or not. So let me go back to costume and show you. If it's less than 7, that means it's in 6, 5, 4 or any of these less than 7 costumes, yeah, which are not of running animation. So if it's this condition, that means if the costume number is greater than 11 or costume number is less than 11, then we are not in the running animation costume. So let's switch to running animation costume here. For that, let's go to looks menu and drag a switch costume block inside the if block like this. Next we switch to the first running animation costume, which is 00 Spider-Man running. Okay, so let me show you again. From here, the name is 00 Spider-Man running animation, so we'll switch to this costume at first, yeah, when this condition is satisfied. And if we are already inside the costume numbers that is of running, that means the costume number is below 11 and is greater than 7 or equal to 7, then we just switch back to next costume like this, and that's the logic we want. And let's try one more time what we get the result here. I click on the green flag, and if I press on the D, so it's running. Yeah, if I press on the A, it's also running but in the same direction, and actually it's not running, it's just switching to costumes. Yeah, it's actually not going forward or backward. Look, so let's fix that one also. To go forward and backward, we are going to make or we just go to motions menu and drag a move 10 steps block like this, and let's just drag it inside the or attach it just above the if block like this, and we have attached move 10 steps block in the defined running animation block. So now it moves, I think. Yeah, so let's see. If I click on the green flag and if I press on the D, it moves, yeah, in the right side. But if I press in the A, it also moves in the right side. So that's not what we want. Yeah, so we want the Spider-Man to move towards the left side if we press on the A. So how can we solve that? So to solve this problem, we are going to make use of point in direction block. Okay. So let's go to motions menu, and next we just drag a point in direction block, and it's 90. So for going towards the right side, we just attach point in direction block just above the running animation block like this. So point in direction 90° for going towards the right side, but for going towards the left side we need to drag another point in direction block, and inside the key pressed A block above the running animation we are going to change it to -90. Okay, and next thing you want to add, if you guys have just started for running animation costume, you actually need to set something. Okay, we will set it after. So let's see what happens right now. So if I click on the green flag and if I press on the D, it goes towards the right side. Good. But if I press on the A, it goes towards the left side. Good. Yeah. But if you guys have just started and you guys are doing the running animation costume, so it might not work because the Spider-Man might be flipped upside downwards. So if that happens, make sure you just go downwards in the motions, and there is something. Where was it? Where will be it? Point in direct point towards, not in the motion. You go to the looks menu, and downwards here there is something called what was the block name? I think it's in the here in the motions, not in the looks. Set rotation style. Yeah, you need to grab it, just attach it to one of the when you can click blocks like this, and make sure it is left to right. Okay, set rotation style left to right. If the Spider-Man costumes becomes upside down, then that means you haven't set the rotation style to left and right. So you need to put this, set the rotation style left to right. If that happens, for mine it hasn't happened, then it's good to go. So if you have set this, then it would be right. So let's click again in the green flag, and we can go forwards and backward like this. And also we can shoot the webs. Yeah, shoot the webs like this, and you can even shoot the web balls. So that's his guide for today. If you like this tutorial, make sure you subscribe my channel, hit the like button, and also drop some comments. Thank you guys.